It's on TV, and it's on now.
Would you please give a big warm welcome? Welcome.
It's on TV, and it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show. Ladies and gentlemen.
Meant to be on TV.
Welcome, I'm Bruce Dean.
And I'm Jesseline, who's totally fabulous. Today on Reignier News, we have a natural disaster strikes Pakistan, and 2 New Zealanders are embroiled in controversy at the BMX World Cup. But first up, an elephant attacks Peanut Man.
Cody the elephant escaped from Auckland Zoo today, stampeding across the Auckland motorway, hurting innocent people. One of the main injuries was the local peanut salesman, Stevie Bevenston, who is never going to walk the same way again. Mr. Bevenston will be suing Auckland Zoo for the damages and his medical costs. Mr. Bevenston has created an anti-Auckland Zoo action group who want the zoo to raise their fencing standards to stop a similar accident happening again. Here's our on-the-spot reporter, Samantha Berry, with Mr. Jamie Stevie Bevenston's boss at the peanut factory.
Hello, I'm Samantha Berry, and here we have Jamie Mound. Hi, Mr. Mound. Thanks for joining us today. Mr. Mound, it must be devastating to have lost one of your best employees.
Well, it is quite sad. Stevie Bervin was a star worker. He's the top salesperson for Peanuts R Us. He will probably be sadly missed.
Have you heard what has happened to the elephant since the attack?
Yes, the elephants will be moving to Wellington Zoo.
Do you think Auckland Zoo should be held accountable?
Most definitely. I feel that the fence construction was poorly designed and built. If you're responsible for an elephant, then proper fencing is necessary.
We have asked Auckland Zoo for a comment about this accident. They have declined to comment. How does this make you feel, Mr. Mound?
Honestly, I'm gutted. I know that Stevie and his family deserve an apology.
Have the doctors said how long Mr. Bevenston's recovery will take?
The doctors said about 5 to 6 months. I'm hoping it will be sooner. I have a brand new peanut suit for Stevie for when he comes back.
Thanks, Mr. Mound. That's all from me now. Back to you, Jess and Bruce in the studio.
An interesting interview, thanks Samantha. And now for something completely different. A major natural disaster has occurred in central Pakistan in the last few hours. Major flooding of all of the Indus River has caused water to flow over an area of land the size of Italy. 2 million Pakistani people have been displaced or affected in some way. Of those, 3.5 million are children now at risk of contracting waterborne diseases such as cholera, typhoid and diarrhea. The first cases of cholera have been reported in areas to the north where many of the displaced people have set up temporary housing. Tens of thousands of homes have been destroyed or badly damaged. Those houses which survived the internet deluge are now filled with mud. Their furnishings destroyed, families have lost food stocks, livestock and personal possessions. At least 10,000 cattle have drowned over the last 8 days. This disaster is unbelievable. Now over to our reporter, Justin Beaver.
Thanks, Jess. I'm Justine Beaver, and joining me now is Akaba Ali, Akaba Smelly, who work for the Red Cross. Akaba Ali, Akaba Smelly, thank you for your time. Do you have any idea exactly how many people have been affected by this flood?
Well, so far we estimate between 14 and 20 million people are displaced, dead or injured. It is the worst flood in Pakistan for 20 years.
Mr. Ali, do you have any idea how long it will continue to rain?
We really don't know at present, but more rain is definitely expected.
If people want to donate supplies or money to help, what do you suggest?
non-perishable food, clean water, medical supplies, or donated money to the Red Cross so they can get assistance to the areas that really need it.
Have you been for a swim yet?
Yes, quite a lot this week. The water's quite warm.
And we're out of time. Thanks, Mr. Alley and Mr. Smelly. Over to you, Bruce.
Thanks, Justin. And now for our sports news. The sensational sports story this hour involves New Zealander Kayla Fromont being accused of sabotaging compatriot Sarah Walker's chances of winning the World Cup race, BMX race, which took place at Eastdale River, Napier today. It was extraordinary. Kayla and Sarah were neck and neck, well, bike to bike, until Kayla supposedly threw a stick in front of Sarah's bike, sending her crashing, preventing what would have been another world title. Sarah Walker now has 2 broken legs, which is dreadful. But, hold on, in a breaking report, Justin Kayla Fromont has been fined $10,000 and been banned from the BMX Pro Circuit for a year because of these allegations. Wow, what a shocking development. Let's cross to our on-the-spot reporter who has more on the situation. Over to Hannah Smith at the Eastdale River for the latest.
Thanks, Bruce. I'm Hannah Smith, and joining me now is Kayla. Kayla, how do you feel about what has happened?
I feel really bad, but it wasn't my fault. The story that has come out is not true.
So what is your version of the events, Kayla?
Well, while we were racing, I ran over a stick. It flicked up in front of Sarah Walker. She ran over it and crashed off her bike.
Did you just leave her there?
No, the ambulance officers found her and told me to keep going.
Seems like we've got it all terribly wrong, Kayla. Do you think you can still make the Olympics now?
Well, I'm not sure. I'll have to keep training, try to get the ban overturned and put it behind me.
What are you going to do now, Kayla?
First, I'm going to give my trophy to Sarah because she truly deserves it.
I think you have worked hard and shouldn't be banned, but giving the title to Sarah would be such a great gesture. Any final words?
Sarah, I hope you get better and maybe we can race again soon, perhaps at the Olympics.
Thanks for your time, Kayla. This has been Hannah Smith. Now over to you, Penelope, with the weather update.
Thanks, Hannah. Let's start with Darville today. It's pouring down with rain and very cold with an expected temperature of -2 degrees. Wrap up warm. In Auckland, it will be very hot. You need to go to the beach because it will be 30 degrees. However, Napier will be very cold and we will expect thunderstorms. Your high will be 10 degrees. Get your fires going today in Masterton. It is very hot. You will reach a blizzing, dazzling temperature of 21 degrees. In Wellington, it is very cold, so you need to wrap up warm. A freezing temperature of -3 degrees. It's on its way with a bitter winds. Hello, Nelson. It will be cold with a slight blue sky with 12 degrees. Today in Christchurch it will be raining, so stay inside.
The rain will be heavy. Expected 12 degrees. It is snowing hard in Queenstown. People are snowed in, and the temperature is minus 14 degrees. That's cold, but in Dunedin it is hot, so hot everybody is getting sunburnt, even with sunblock on. Now, well, way down Stewart Island, there are thunderstorms. Trees are falling down. It's cold out. It's cold with a temperature of minus 3 degrees. That's all from me. For now. Good night, New Zealand. Catch you tomorrow. Back to you, Desk with Jess and Bruce. Thanks.
Thanks, Penelope. That's all the major news stories around New Zealand and the world. Thank you for watching.
And we'll see you again next time from the whole team at Reignier News. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And now it's time for New Zealand's greatest fun show.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
seen it on a TV show.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Would you please give a big warm welcome? Welcome.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show. Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
meant to be on TV, then it's on now.
that's really great to have you on the show tonight.
It's on TV, then it's on
Seen
now.
it on a TV show.
It's on TV, then it's on now. It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show.
Now.